Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Gorilla. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dracus Still Not Duplessis.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, one of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dracus Duplessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but Duplessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show.
Unable to connect with a right hook. Trying to find a home for that right hand. And he blocks the shot there. Oh, and there's another uppercut. DC, you got a pretty good uppercut. I'm not sure it's as good as his, but pretty good.
It's not as good as this guy's, because this guy can throw it on both sides, and he throws it with the same... Oh, he dropped. He's got to stack. He's dropping big body pounds. His opponent better move, or they're going to stop this fight.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Oh, he hurt him again. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Big right hand lands.
What a fight. Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick land.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad.
He's hurt bad.
Oh! And now leather being thrown on both sides.
He didn't like that left hand.
Oh man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body.
Big knee to the body. Oh.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And
Duplessis looking for that arm triangle. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, beautiful knees in the clinch here. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively... Oh, flying knee to the head. Duplessis bleeding from the mouth gate.
Hurt him again.
Duplessis in the stack guard now. Could be some serious trouble for the opposition. Dean steps in.
Oh, my God.
Have a night, young man. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Monster. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so we get another look at Israel Adesanya here tonight. Let's see if he can get off to a fast start. He's not a guy that forces the finish. He will tell you as much that he likes to feel things out a little bit early on. He knows his opponent's going to come shooting at those legs. More often than not, short sample size in the UFC, but Israel Adesanya's takedown defense has held up. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Just missed with the leg kick.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Adesanya gets caught by that straight hand. Frantic pace early on to this one. There's that counter game of Israel Adesanya in full effect early in this fight.
He's so long, and he does such a great job of seeing and picking up reads of when you're going to attack. The moment you enter is he hits you with those counter shots, and he really makes you pay for trying to engage him in the fight.
Got the single collar tie. Nice job punishing with those knees to the body there. Ooh, you can start to see him limping a little bit after one of those leg kicks, so better make some adjustments or this fight could be over.
You don't want to show it. That's why you see fighters when they get hurt.
Oh, big left hand!
Oh, nice high kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Man, look at Adesanya putting his words into action. I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. The accuracy is just on a completely different level, and it's not surprising that he has drawn comparisons to the consensus greatest middleweight champion in UFC history, the great Anderson the Spider Silva. Well, now you see some... Oh!
Another. He's hurt bad. Oh! Big right hand.
Back to the feet now.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get... And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
An elbow! All right, late in the round now, it has been all Israel Adesanya. He's landed a lot of power shots, not necessarily forcing the finish.
It's the way that he can land wherever he decides he wants to, with his legs, with his hands, with his elbows. It all comes back to the striking of the... Oh, again!
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
So smart to continue to go to that area of the face that's all swollen. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about. Adesanya's getting rolled down.
Adesanya's got him stacked up here. Wow.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the cut man is hustling in, and the ringside physician you can see there is monitoring the action as well. The swelling on the mouth is getting out of control, and we might actually have a jaw fracture here, DC.
You're supposed to be tired.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Well, when you absorb damage like this, you start to worry about a guy missing the rest of the year. Oh! Back to his feet. As his opponent postures up, he opens it.
Now he's postured up. He's got him stacked up. His opponent better move, or the referee is going to stop this fight.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured.
Wow, that landed clean. Hurt him bad. Big shot to the head.
Oh, misses with the jab. Huge elbow there. Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low. Well, that smile on his face is only going to be surpassed by the zeros on the check. A huge knockout tonight. Got to think some bonus money's coming his way.
Bonus money is coming his way. When you knock somebody stiff like this, you expect a bonus check. What a phenomenal performance by this young man.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa, this is a knockout artist of the highest order, and even though the opposition seems to know what he's trying to do stylistically, nobody in the UFC has been able to stop him. He has been very durable. We saw that nasty knockout of Rashad.
Flying knee lands to the head, and that's the danger in the engagement there.
Tuivasa gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Oh, nice kick.
Nice payback right hand, my goodness. Dude getting active, lands another combination to the head.
Oh, blood dripping now from the lip.
There you go.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Oh, left hook.
Circling towards the left now.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Lands the inside leg kick. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's throwing kick after kick after kick. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Checks that leg kick. Oh, nice left hook. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Tuivasa gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues. Beautiful combination to get the knockdown. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, nice job staying active from the bottom. Good elbow there by Tuivasa. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Monster. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, yes, in yo, Biggie Boy, Road and Strike.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the MMA leader back in Montreal tonight. We are inside Bell Center where the hockey fans are making noise for mixed martial arts tonight. This is as good an MMA setting as we have on the entire calendar.
I remember sitting in the back before Josh Koscheck fought George St. Pierre and thinking, wow, the Canadian fans have treated us great this week. But the moment we hit the curtain, you felt the boos. You felt that we were uninvited because they were there to cheer on their guy, George St. Pierre. But look, it's not limited to just him. They cheer all fighters in all great fights in the belts. Watch knees to the body.
Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Nice kick, yep.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight. Lands a good combination. You gotta be kidding me. Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
Oh, man, John, they're trading early. Oh, big right hand. Man, what a fight. Lands a nice leg kick.
Oh, nasty cut on his lip. Well, he has stayed big.
Oh, no.
All right, so a swing and a miss there and largely... Oh, big diving punch to the head. Big strikes continue to land.
Now we're going. Now he's back up.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, well placed with the uppercut there. Planted and fired there. Landed to the body. Oh, left hook to the head. It's blocked. Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. Rosen strikes now, dealing with a cheek cut. Nice job keeping busy fighting off of his back. Rosenstrike gets back up again. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Oh, heavy leg kick. So why?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ebro Way. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lee the Leech King Leon.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's the Leech Lee Jin-Liang as this round gets underway. To know this man is to love this man. To fight. Oh, nice straight left there. Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Tags him with the uppercut. High kick landed for him there.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end. Those are big strikes.
There's the kick, it's blocked. Frantic pace early on to this one.
Oh, that was beautiful. Big counter right hand.
Oh man, I can barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out. These gentlemen are going at it.
They are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to continue. Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, big left hand there.
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish him because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Nice fade back right hand, my goodness. Oh, that's big.
Oh! That one appeared to stun him.
He's wobbling now. What a fight! Punch got blocked there.
All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
2 minutes to go. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the Luch. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection. Fast leg kick lands.
Oh, countered there with an uppercut. Perfectly placed in time. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here. Some calf kicks and now attacking the thigh effect.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. They're still a little... Oh, he got him real good, too.
Well, he just hasn't been efficient with his strikes here tonight. There's another swing and a miss, and at this point, if he can't...
Beautiful placement on that flying knee.
Oh, big head kick there.
The Leech is still fighting.
Able to land a combination there. Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round.
He's worked.
Back to his feet. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Jing Liang's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that round is in the books. Jing Liang's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that give himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who wilts and goes down first.
You got this, come on.
Nice punch.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Kick to the body now, that one won't land.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Jing Liang's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Oh!
You heard him bad. That landed clean. Oh! Oh, big elbow.
Oh, he lands that teep. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on a fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired, nothing feels better.
Jing Liang's eye now closing up. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ritchie Boy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mateusz Gamrot.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Right, early round action here, and all eyes are on Mateusz Gamrot out of Poland. He has really emerged in a division in which it's very hard to do so. Had a huge main event win over Arman Tsarukyan in 2022, and that has elevated his status. Tonight, he believes he has every advantage in this fight, grappling, wrestling, and conditioning. Let's see how it plays out. Really good emphasis on that kick there. Just missed on the front kick there. Oh, nice jab by Gamrot. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Oh, nice hook by Gamrot. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping it. Oh, it landed. He hurt it.
Oh, and now an uppercut. Massive head kick. Edge of receipt action as expected thus far.
What a fight. My goodness, what a fight. Oh, right hand.
Oh, big left hook there. The overhand left is true.
He's got some hands, man.
Blocks the shot. Oh, uppercut to the dome. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, looks like a cut there. Yes, nasty one on the lip. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Gamrot getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. That was a solid punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Strong hook lands.
He's up bad.
Oh, big left. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish him.
Takedown defense holds up. Gamrot swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively. Oh, ankle pick to get this fight down. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in.
Oh, it's getting tight. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, and he gets up.
He beat the knee by creating distance. Once you free your knee from the hips, you have a chance. This man was so good at staying calm in the face of adversity. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing some, elected to keep the dominant position.
Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Great elbow strike from top position. All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field. Oh, he lands the flying knee.
Oh, he separates from the clinch. Oh, big elbow.
Round two is next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here.
Connects with a beautiful jab. Oh, he didn't like that.
Oh! And back to his feet.
Oh, big right hand. Oh, big elbow.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Looping left hand misses the target. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got to look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side, when it's time to finish, he will lock his hands pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Gamrot's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he slipped the arm out. What an escape.
He slipped his arm out, and now he lives to fight another day.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. There's an elbow from the top by Gamrot. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking play.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters...
Oh! Oh! Big elbow.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. Oh, what goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of techniques. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple of rows.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Silky. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kai
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, big matchup in front of Kai Kara-France tonight as we get to the early round action here. He has reeled off several consecutive wins. That set up an interim flyweight championship opportunity. And on any given Saturday night, a lot of people talk about Kara-France as one of the more powerful flyweights in the world, but he's also one of the more well-rounded guys in the division. And he believes it is going to be that well-versed skill set that ends up getting him his hand raised here tonight. Nice defense to block that punch. Slips the shot. Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, so there it is, the leg kick from Kai Kara-France. He figured to have a striking advantage tonight. So far, so good.
Everything starts with a leg kick. It's a lot of the game plan of the City Kickboxing team. They build reads off of your reactions. Kai Kara-France right now is trying to gain the recipe for what's gonna lead to success tonight.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Nice combination of kicks there by Kara-France. Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues to beat up that leg of his opponent. Immediately gets the underhook.
In the tight clinch, look for the knees to start. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Confronts his kick blocked. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. And now, wow! Beautiful combination. He knocks him down. Back to the feet.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Oh, nice right hand. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Big ground and pound.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard.
Trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
And he will let his opponent stand up here.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Oh, solid kick right there. All right, so a swing and a miss there, and largely due to fatigue. His stamina is low, and he's got to figure out a way to conserve some energy if he's going to have any success later in this fight. Confronts is really having a hard time putting weight on that leg now. You can see, oh, nice ankle pick. Great timing, better execution.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
Inside leg kick. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, blood dripping now from the lip. This could be it.
There it is again. Look at that. What a fight.
Nice job by the defensive fighter. 20 seconds left. Oh, single collar tie here. Confronts his eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Nice. Nicely done. Round two next.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper. And it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Oh, uppercut to the head. So he's really starting to put together some significant body.
Uppercut. Oh, he got hurt again. Oh, right hand lands. There you go.
Confronts' hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming.
Real sneaky body kick.
All right, so a knockdown form in the previous round, and you can just... Oh! Wow!
This is big. That's big. Oh, big elbow.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him. You see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game too.
You know, why change it? It's working. And it's working from the...
Oh!
That's how you finish the fight. Hurt him bad. Oh, nice elbow. Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
And he is back up to his feet. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line. In a ton of trouble right now.
Mixed martial arts, folks. This is... 90 seconds to go. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Work, guys, come on.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight.
It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh, yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's legit everywhere. It's all over us.
45 seconds remain in the round.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
20 seconds to go, round two. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
He passes to half guard.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. We're bloody. We knew it was going to be.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am...
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it late. Holy smokes! What an absolute freak of a knockout here tonight. That's a 3-check knockout, right? Show money, win money, bonus money.
Absolutely, J.A. There's nothing more exciting than a knockout in sports. You don't see it anywhere but mixed martial arts. This young man will celebrate this deep into the night as he should.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, The Problem. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Steve Astro Boy Ershag.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we are back in Montreal at the Bell Center, and with respect to all of the MMA fans globally around the world, for my money, this is the loudest venue I have ever heard for a UFC live event.
If they say that the United Center is the home that MJ built, this is George St. Pierre's home, the Bell Center in Montreal. And I'm telling you, man, when the hometown boy hits the curtain, these people go crazy. This is a phenomenal fight environment. Nice kick.
Right hook to the head, blocked.
Good stick. Oh, head kick lands on him. Yep.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proven prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off. Oh, nice right hand.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. That uppercut appeared to find its home. Fast pace here in the early going. Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there. Good right hand.
That one stuck in. Nice strike.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Oh, big right hand, yes. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Solid kick by him there. Big power shot there. And follows up with another one. Just misses with the straight left hand. Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's going kick after kick after kick.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, has to try to find that shot again.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Steve Ursic.
He's got the single collar tie.
Ankle pick. Pretty good entry, and he gets the takedown. Urseg's got him in a crucifix now. Going to go to work from the top.
Big ground and pound.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight. Good punch lands. Oh! He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches. Oh!
Under a minute to go.
Oh, nice kick. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, nasty cut on his lip.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Urseg's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Making all these shots count. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Urseg's in half guard now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Round two straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, but not before he got that cut on his forehead. We'll see if that becomes a factor later in this fight. Cut man set to earn his money here.
Not a big deal, not going to stop the fight. I don't even want you thinking about that. Refocus, let's get our mind right. I need you to go.
All right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead. You don't see it very often. But even when BJ Penn kicked Diego Sanchez, the damage and the blood that flies off the head whenever you get a head kick to the head, it's very difficult to deal with or get a cut on the forehead. He's got to change his approach now to really protect himself.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be compromising the vision as yet, but he will need to protect himself so it doesn't get worse here in the next round. Try to establish that jab.
Leg kick.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot. I mean, kicks. What a... Oh! Oh! Big elbow.
Urseg's elbow attempts here. That one blocked by the defense. Flips him with the left hand. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now.
Oh.
Takedown defense is there.
Big knee lands to the body.
Another knee right to the midsection. Huge elbow there. Mixes in an elbow for good measure. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Effective punch there by Ursig. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special. cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Oh, man, this guy's got elbows for days, huh?
He throws them up, he throws them across the body. He just has a variety of elbow attacks. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing a third of the game. Gotta be careful here. Attacking armbar.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. Oh, no!
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes' obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut man in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah. I'm not even sure how the doctor's going to be able to find that cut under all the blood, but he did, and it looks as though, given the location, he's going to allow the fighter to continue, at least for now.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight.
Oh, my goodness. Now he's back up.
So a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. And it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
All right, so some fatigue striking, I guess. Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight. Whoa, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing me on the cross. Look at him. He's starting to push him. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle. Joe, great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Oh, he keeps attacking that left eye. Now it's starting to close. 10 minutes in the books. Well, you don't see that every day. What a round it was. Knockdowns on both sides, DC. Very entertaining fight thus far.
And big knockdowns. Knockdowns that looked like they were going to finish the fight. Everybody else in the back, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The $50,000 check has already been cashed by these two fighters. You've had your fight of the night.
All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
Third and final is underway. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
It almost looked like he went limp there for a second.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Oh.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Big elbow land on the side of the guard.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes, he continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to get... Oh! That'll do it!
Wow!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 15 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, The Problem.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain